Hey folks, and all be all here, and we're back with week two. The first week was good. It was a good warm-up week. We played a few interesting opponents. We actually started off with the toughest opponent first, and ended up with slightly easier ones as the week went on. But now that we're warmed up, let's see which who we have in our current group. My current opponent is Darth Iso from the guild Cav the Zodiaco de Oro. I think this is a Brazilian guild, if I'm not mistaken. This is a list of current opponents that we are facing, and let's take a quick look at the matchup itself. So this is an Excel file which pulls in swgoh.gg information, and you can see over here if I filter for GLs with my current matchups, I see that most of my opponents have got 2 GLs. A couple of them, Camphor and Jack Porkins, have just got 1, Ray and SLKR, but almost everyone else has got Jedi Master Luke. Quite a few people actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in my pod have got Jedi Master Luke. My current opponent, Darth Iso, has got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren at gear 13, and then Jedi Master Luke at gear 8. So I don't anticipate to see a weak Jedi Master Luke like that on defense, but my opponent has been known to keep Jedi Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on defense. So let's take a quick look at the kind of defense that my opponent usually likes to keep. What I've done is I've pulled in the last. Let me see. I think I need to expand this. Yeah, so I've pulled in the history from the last. Yeah. So I pulled in the last few weeks of the last week of Grand Arena Championship 3v3 and the last 3 weeks of the last season of Grand Arena, and this is what it looks like. So you can see over here my opponent has kept SLKR almost always on defense in the last couple of weeks, at least last 2-3 weeks, and there's in terms of ships, they prefer to go with the Admiral Akbar and Chimera. So that's what I can anticipate to see at the back. But otherwise, pretty much the usual teams that you expect to see. Grievous, he loves to keep Padme on defense, and CLS with C3PO and CHUPIO as well. So that is something that we'll find on defense as well. And then there's the usual suspects. There's Nute and Phasma. Given that he has SLKR, he's got a lot of first order teams on defense, given that all of that is relic up for him. So yeah, that's the defense that we can expect to see. Let's move over directly to the attack phase and get started with the battles. So quick review of my defenses. I've kept both GLs on offense as usual, and down south I've kept DR, Padme, and C3PO and CHUPIO under CLS. These 3 teams are teams that my opponent has typically struggled against, from what I've seen in his Grand Arena history. So I decided to keep them in the front to force him to make some tough decisions, especially because they always keep their SLKR on defense. So they'll probably take some good teams against this. At the back, I have my Luke team, and I have a nest under a couple of tanks, and then I have my Nute Asajj team. He doesn't have good troopers, so I thought I'll put my Nute Asajj team over here, and then Droidica and under Dooku. And over here, a couple of other tough teams. The Rex team and the GG team. He doesn't have a good Night Sister solution for the GG team, so that'll stretch his Jedi Knight Revan thin. And then he usually takes gas against clones as well. So that, I think, is going to create a problem for him as well. And then a couple of other teams, Hux and Mon Mothma. I've kept both my get ships on defense, just because I don't anticipate to see any get ships on offense. And then, as expected, my opponent has kept SLKR on defense with Hux and First Order Stormtrooper. He's kept another First Order team over here, Grievous as expected, which we'll probably Night Sister, and then Dooku down south. And then over here we've got a third First Order team with Phasma this time, and then the CLS CHUPIO, and then the Padme team that I was expecting. So we're going to attack the bottom zone first. And the Padme team, let's see the speeds. I believe the Padme is slower than my Treya, 252. So I should be able to get the isolate out. Jedi Knight Anakin is 273, so he is going to go first. All right. So he's going to go before my Treya, but I can probably pass the turn meter back to Padme and then isolate her. And then Jedi Knight Anakin will go, and then I'll go ahead and fracture him with Thrawn. That's going to be my goal. Hopefully, Jedi Knight Anakin won't one-shot any of my characters. He is modded for protection. That's weird. Critical damage, speed. Okay. Yeah, modded for protection, not for offense over here, but hopefully that shouldn't matter. So let's go against that first with my Treya, Thrawn and Nihilus. This is the usual counter that I take against that. All right, so let's first pass the turn meter back over to Treya. Isolate and give this back to Thrawn. There he goes. And now I'm going to fracture Jedi Knight Anakin. The reason I did not fracture Jedi Knight Anakin right at the beginning was that General Kenobi would have started taunting, and I would have only been able to isolate him. Let's get rid of this. He's got more turn meter, so I'm going to pass this over to Treya, top her off, and do this. And then we're going to fracture this guy again and keep working on him. Isolate on Treya, pass it back to Thrawn, and we should be getting an Annihilate pretty soon. Let's pass this back to Nihilus, and there we go. Oh, Annihilate is on, but we have to delay a little bit because this guy was taunting. Okay, looks like let me see if I can ability block him. And let's land a stun over here. And let's just get rid of him. I probably won't be able to recover full health on Thrawn, but we can at least oh man, come on. That's bad banners. Oh, why did I isolate? Man, I should have isolated Padme. Mistake. I won't be able to recover banners also now because Thrawn is gone. So this will probably be very low banners. But we can at least get rid of the other teams, and it's at least going to be a one-shot, which is the most important thing. But it's a really, really low banners, which is sad because Thrawn is not there. I could have at least delayed on General Kenobi and gotten at least 52 banners, but looks like that's not going to be possible. That's fine. We will do what we can, and then try to recover banners on the other teams. There we go. 49, man, that's terrible. All right, now the next toughest team is going to be the CLS Chupio team. I think I want to take my JKR against that. It's been known to fail, but I want to see if I can get Chupio down really fast. I did use my Basti, Basti and Jolie and let's see, I used Basti, Jolie and Grandmaster Yoda on this team successfully in the past, but I think Jedi Knight Revan might be a little more safe with the extra Savior and the tenacity up that these guys get. So I'm going to take in this team. I'm going to go after 3PO and Chewie. Let's spread some foresight around so that this guy misses. And then let's take the stealth and reduce some turn meter over here. And let's keep going after 3PO and Chewie. Let's give this to him. He's going to be extra thick because of all the stat sharing, but I think I should be able to get him down right now. Let's steal the stealth again, and this should do it. There we go. Now this team is way less dangerous. All right. Let's mark him down, and I think we've got full health and full protection on everyone. Yep, this should do it. I think we should end with 54 banners over here. I'm going to call Jolie because a little bit was missing on him. All right, reasonably safe. So 54 banners there. And then for this last team over here, it is a relic top team, but I don't want to waste anything too heavy over there. I'm just going to take in my Basti Wampa. Wampa is going to hit extremely hard. And and these guys are relatively weaker, Fox and First Order Officer. So let's first reduce everyone's turn meter, and I'm going to just go after First Order Officer and take care of him. And I'm going to stun Fox. Let's start taunting. Let's actually get rid of Phasma. Let's do an ability block on him and finish him off. And then this should take care of First Order Executioner. So 54 banners. Good outcome, and I didn't end up wasting anything too expensive. So we are slowly making up banners. Let's see what's at the back. Relatively weaker teams, Geos and Sisters. Oh, I like the Night Sisters over there. Extremely weak. And it allows me to, I think, complete my my Vet Han and Vet Chewie feat. I was hoping to run into Zombie Sisters over here. So we can definitely save that for that. And then I think the only toughest squad is going to be this SLKR squad. So we can afford to overkill on the others. We have more than enough teams to take the rest out. So we can afford to overkill. So let's go in against the SLKR squad with our JML, Skywalker, and Hermit Yoda. Let's apply some ability blocks on everyone. Excellent. And let's get rid of this buff immunity. Let's do this. Reduce cooldowns. And let's take care of Hux. Whiffed a little bit over there. Let's do this again. Okay, that takes care of Hux. I'm going to spread some foresight around because this guy is going to do his AoE. And let's just get rid of him. All right, let's keep working down on him now. Another ability block. He's pretty far away from his ultimate, so nothing much to worry about. Don't think we'll recover full health on full protection on both of these, but that's fine. 52 I think is fine for a GL match. All right, now what do we want to take against the rest? Could probably Vader the bugs. Let's take out the next toughest squad, which is going to be the crew squad, and I think I want to take in my JTR against that. I'll have to get rid of Fox first. He's going to be a little tricky, but I think if we play this right, it should be okay. Let's hide everyone except this guy. Get rid of that. Okay, we stunned him. Let's just go after him and try to finish him off. Let's see if he can't stun crew. That didn't land. Oh, that's bad news. Didn't want this guy getting stunned. Ray getting stunned. Let's just spread this around. Hopefully we get back to Ray. Okay, Kylo got stunned, which is good. Let's hide everyone again. Let's do this on Rey. And let's now that he doesn't have crit immunity, let's take care of him. Now this team is we can control the team for decent banners. Let's see if we can't stun Kylo. All right, we managed to get that stun. Let's push this back down. Give this to BB-8. Almost close to Illuminated Destiny. Let's see if we can't stun him. Okay, that's good. Illuminated Destiny. Let's hope we can at least try to get back full protection on everyone, if not the health on R2-D2. Okay, let's take care of him. And now let's we've got 3 minutes, so let's delay on this guy and see if we can't get at least full banners on everyone. With a minute left to go, I think we will do the healing immunity. But right now, I think we are okay. Let's just do basics because I want to recover some health. All right. We might have to go through a couple of healing illuminated destinies. So if you guys want to skip ahead, feel free to do that because it's going to take a while. Every single banner counts, as we've seen time and again. In the finals of the last week, Zareth, if you guys saw that, he won his battle by exactly 1 banner, or rather he tied with his opponent, and because he had higher GP, he won. So there's numerous cases in which we have demonstrated that every single banner matters. So definitely, definitely that's something to keep in mind when you're doing these battles. All right, not exactly the best gameplay, but this kind of stuff is necessary, especially since we lost a ton of banners against that Padme match. Another Illuminated Destiny. Can we go for another one? 1 minute 34. Let's see. Let's do a burning. A little bit more. I'm getting a little greedy. Oh, there we go. That dodge helped him recover some protection. So that's good. 25. I don't think we'll be able to reach the next Illuminated Destiny. So I think I'm going to... And even if we reach the next Illuminated Destiny, I don't think R2 is going to be topped off. Maybe he can be. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's finish it off. 53. A little bit left on R2, which is fine. All right, what else do we want to do? Oh yeah, we wanted to take in... which is the next toughest team? We have our own Rey as well. Let's see what else we want to do. You know what? Let me make a plan and come back. All right, guys. So we're back after a few hours. But before I go into my battles, just a little quick PSA. If you guys haven't already checked out Zareth's latest GAC video, please go and check it out. It's, I think, the best GAC battle that I've seen in a long, long time. I was thoroughly entertained for the last 2 hours. I watched it live on Twitch, and if you guys are not on Twitch, then you can wait for a day or so. He usually puts his videos out on YouTube as well. So go and check that out. I'll put a link down below to the YouTube video and to the Twitch video as well. but definitely go and check it out. If you guys are a fan of GAC and good GAC battles, that's a battle worth checking out. I was really thoroughly entertained, so definitely go check that out. All right, now back to the battle. So it's been a few hours since we last attacked, and in that time my opponent has gone, Darth Eso. Let's see how it's done. He was able to one-shot my front, except for the CLS squad, where he took out CLS, but wasn't able to take out the other two, and then he went into the cleanup squad. So two battles there. Up north, was able to one-shot everything. Yeah, no problem at all over there. Was able to one-shot my ships as well for about 55 to 58 banners. So ships did their job with the stealing banners, and even the teams up front, all of this stuff over here as well as the stuff down south, ended up giving only 48 to 50 banners. So they did strip a lot of banners. The best part was over here. Three battles against the Nest squad. I saw from his history that he did struggle a lot against Nests, especially Relic Nests. That's the reason I put Nest on defense. Otherwise, I usually would keep her on offense with Mando. And look at that, six battles against Asajj and Zombie with Nute. So Nute is again, doing a really good job on defense over here. This team never seems to disappoint, and he seems to perform best if you surround the Nute team, Asajj-Nute team, with other equally strong teams, which pull away good counters. If you're down to your last few the last few dregs of your roster, it's very difficult to whittle down a team like Asajj-Nute. So glad to see that hold. I was disappointed to see that my JKL didn't hold. Only one battle. I think he took it out for 50 or so. He must have taken his own JKL with the Jedi Master Luke in there for the speed bump to get an edge to take that team out. But glad to see that Nute Asajj gave him some problem. So we've got tons to play around with. We just need to clear, and we will get the victory. And we've got tons of offense. So let's go ahead and take out what we can. And then we can think about feats after we clear the ships. So we want to, let's see, what all do we have? We have our sisters, which I usually like to take against Grievous. But check out the health on this Grievous. It's an R7 Grievous, 162k. I think it's probably the healthiest Grievous I've seen. I haven't really gone up against a Grievous at such high damage, especially with my Night Sisters. But given that banners might not really matter, I think we can afford to play around with it a little bit. I'm always curious to stretch the limits of my roster to see what is possible and what's not possible. I'm going to apply a quick stun over here, and then we'll go after B1. Yeah, let's go after B1 and get a few stacks down. There we go. Look at that. The AoE just took out Talzin just like that. I'm going to land a stun over here. The Plague is going to take care of B1 directly, so nothing much to do over there. And I'm going to also stack my health on Daka by calling Zombie to assist when I can. All right, that was close. Yellow held Daka, but I think we managed to survive that. No choice but to kill B2 over here. But the good thing over here is now the stuns are going to land. So we have full health on everyone, and this should finish off Grievous. So 51 banners. So yeah, even with the most heavily modded Grievouses, R7 modded for full damage, the Sisters counter is a really cheap way to do it, and you're not even wasting Zombie out there. Really, I've been using this counter with 100% success rate for the last 2 or 3 seasons of 3v3, and it's always been successful. Grievous is just not that dangerous in 3v3s. I wouldn't waste JKR on it, definitely. Now, what do I want to take against this squad? It is highly relic droidica, which we need to control. We can probably take our Kira against that and try to take out Dooku and then stun stun Droidica and control him. So let's do that. So Dooku was taken out. Now let's go after. Oh, there you go. Oh, Droidica does have evasion, which is unfortunate, but ended up not mattering. A little bit of stagger over there to push his turn meter back. And easy 54. All right, let's see what ships we have. Should be easy enough because he took out both my ships, so he must have taken his get 2 ships on offense. We have a weak Empire ship without the TIE bomber, and very weak, no tank in there, absolutely. And then we have a first order ship with Hux. Now this one is the most serious one. I'm wondering what to take against what. There's no TIE bomber, so I can probably take. What is this, a TIE bomber? No, this is the TIE Advanced. Yeah, sometimes these ships look the same, but I have my Rebel ship, and I have. Let's see, I have my Radis as well. Maybe I take my Radis against the First Order ship. I think that makes more sense. And then I take Rebels against the Empire ship because I do need burst damage. And with no TIE bomber in there, I think my Rebels will be fine. So let's do that. Let's take Piston, Han's Millennium Falcon, and Pigs. And then let's take the Y-Wing. These 3. I think this should be more than enough. Okay, let's take this in. And we have to focus down on the TIE Advanced as soon as we can. Let's get some defense penetration. There we go. Who's got maximum turn meter? Oh man, I probably didn't need any reinforcements at all. They should do it. 67. Yeah, it could have probably been a 70, but that's fine. No regrets. Banners don't matter in this match. So first order. So here we're going to take our Radis. Let's go in with our regular Radis lineup. There we go. And some scoundrels. We'll take this guy and then the Ebon Hawk. That's my go-to Radis fleet. This one, I bet I'm going to lose a few banners because this ship is going to go fast. Yeah, but I need to get rid of the Kylo Ren ship over here. Need to use as many specials as I can. Let's give this to Houndstooth. And let's start taunting. Good thing is there's no tank out here, so I can get rid of the main damage dealer pretty fast. Let's see what ship comes out. It's the Boba Fett ship. Shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to take care of that ship easily enough. It's not much of a threat, the Boba Fett ship. Let's do this. Let's do some special so that the cooldown on our ultimate is reduced. Let's heal everyone up. Actually, there's nobody who needs healing, but we do have some amount of protection recovery with that special as well. Let's do an AoE. Almost took care of them. Now we can get rid of them. Okay, we didn't need to reach the ultimate. That's fine. 66. So not bad. 66 and 67 on the ships. So we can afford to see what we want to take against feats over here. Now we do have one feat with the Resistance Hero, not Resistance Hero, but Poe, Finn, and Resistance Trooper. And that's going to be really tough to do later on, just because, yeah, I mean, I don't think my next opponent or the opponent after that will leave any teams which will really allow me to take those 3 in. So from these teams, I think I'll probably take in against the Poggle team with Visas and Wampa. I'll probably take the Finn, Poe, and Resistance Trooper, And I think these guys should be able to do it. The Wampa is modded for tenacity, which I really don't see that often. Not much damage, but 120% tenacity, so I probably won't be able to stun him. But I'm hoping that the extra defense that Finn lead gives is able to make these couple of tanks survive, Finn and Poe. So let's do that. Let's make sure we selected the right team. Go in there with the Finn, Poe, and Resistance Trooper who are needed for this feat, and let's see if we're able to get this done. I am going to... Let's do this. Let's try to see if we can... Oh, this doesn't stun. Okay. Let's get some turn meter. Let's see if we can land a stun. I doubt we will stun. Oh, we did stun. Okay. He's probably going to counter, but I do want to try to get rid of him as soon as I can. Let's try to see if we can land another stun. No stun this time, but we are making decent progress on the Wampa. Now, we need to make sure that we don't allow Visas to revive Wampa. Okay, not bad. 53 banners and completing a feat. I'll take that any day. That wasn't too bad. There's another feat that we need to complete, but before that, let's take out these other two teams over here. The Geo squad, I'll probably take my Vader in there. Yeah, should be easy enough. Won't be much of a problem. Vader, Watt, and Piet. Let's take that in. It's not a very highly relict Geo squad, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's give the weapons tech to Vader. Taunting tech or the tank tech to Piet. And let's get this started. Who else do we have? Spy, Sunfac. Okay, Sunfac is going to be doing counters. But the Spy is only G12, so let's get rid of Brood Alpha first. I'm going to do Force Crush over there. Okay, took care of him and took care of him. A little bit of a counter, but no worries. Okay, let's get some protection back. And this should do it, almost. There we go, 54. Let's take care of the other squad quickly, and then we can work on our last feat, which is going to be the Vet Han and Vet Chewie. Now, what do we want to take against Mon Mothma? What all do I have? Well, I have my Django, I have my own Geos, which should get the job done fine. I want to save the Vet Hans with Rey against the sisters. So let's do that. Let's take the I wonder if... Nah, the Bounty Hunter squad probably won't be able to get much done. Let's take these guys in. Geos or Poggle with Django Fett. Yeah, I think those guys should be able to do a decent job. Or should I try my Mando, my Beskar Mando? How fast are these guys? 194, not really very fast. But every time that I crit Biggs, he's gonna go. Oh, I have my resistance heroes as well. Scoundrel allies. Which scoundrels do I have? And which separatists do I have? Maybe I'd taken Brood Alpha with this guy and this Django Fett. Django Fett is going to get damage immunity. B1 Battle Droid is going to heal Brood Alpha if needed, and Brute is going to be taunting. and Django can eliminate someone. Let's take this in. Let's go after Lando. See if he can't take out Biggs. This should do it for Biggs. She's probably going to revive him. Yes, she did. Okay, let's heal up a little bit and go after him. Heal up some more and finish off Lando, so he's not coming back. But now we need to go after Biggs, who will probably keep attacking. We need another big hit from Django. Let's apply some burning over here. Good thing is they'll keep attacking Brute. Let's just chip away at him little by little. He will keep attacking us, but that's fine. I need a more permanent solution for him. Okay, I'm waiting for Django's turn to come around. There we go. Okay, 52. The points don't matter. The points are like the Zeta on GMY lead. Just doesn't matter. So now we have cleared everything and we have secured the victory, and we can focus on our feat. We have to get, I believe, 10 kills with these guys. Let's go ahead and collect our feats. And we need to get, yep, exactly 10 more kills from Veteran Han and Chewie. So let's go in there. And I have my Ray. I have to be real careful not to kill anyone with Ray. And just keep feeding kills to Veteran Han and Veteran Chewie, because this is probably going to be the last time I'll be able to get this feat done. All right. Let's just keep giving them some lifeblood. And okay, apply some. Let's just keep doing that. Okay, so that's one kill. Let's actually take care of. Let's get a couple of stacks over there. That's 2 kills. Let's keep giving lifeblood to these guys. Let's actually take care of Asajj a couple of times. That's 1 death with Asajj. I've lost count, but let's. I think we've counted 2 kills right now. There we go. Now Asajj is out of the way. We can just keep doing basics on Zombie, and she's got 2 stacks. So I think that's 3 kills, 4 kills with the vets. Four kills is what we're counting. This is number 5. Number 6 should be coming up, and these guys are not letting her, letting these guys take a turn. Okay. Oh man, come on, give vets a chance. Okay, that's number 6. Man, these feats are so cheesy. I mean, I don't know how you'll be able to get this something like this done in a regular battle. That's number 7, I believe. Eight. Okay, let's keep going. 9. I don't want to ever have to use Vetan and Vetchui again in any of my other battles. That's 10. I think we're good. But for good measure, I think we'll use the Wets to deal damage on the other kills, 2 kills as well. One and a half minutes left. Okay, I think we should be good. Let's go into the ultimate and finish this off. There we go. Okay, how much did we finally end up with? 2668. Okay, anything close to 2670 is decent. I think I did better in ships, which is why my score got pulled up a little bit. So that's the end of the first battle. Good score, and managed to prevent the clear and managed to complete all the feats that I needed to do, which is a good way to start the week. Now I don't have to bother about any of this other stuff for the rest of the week, and I can focus on just clearing my opponents, because I think the next couple of opponents may be pretty decent. So that's it for now for this first match of this week. Thanks for tuning in, and join me in a couple of days when we will meet our next opponent. Until then, happy gaming, and see you guys soon. Take care.